Hi all you market inventors out there. Today I'm going to talk about the 5 advantages of market invention. I get asked a lot, what are the advantages, why should I do it? And I decided to do a video real quickly to break down the 5 advantages. There are a lot more than just the 5 I'm going to show you, but these are a good start. So first, zero competition, okay? Zero competition, I mean that with at first, okay? So when you go into the market, you create a new market, you create a new opportunity, there isn't anybody there before you, okay? And what that means is by default, there's zero competition. Now there won't be zero competition for long, but it does give you a head start, and that's a huge advantage. 90% conversion. So what does that mean? We're really talking about of customers, okay? So when you talk about sales pipelines, and when you're really going to market in an undifferentiated, sort of highly competitive area, you kind of look like everybody else. So your conversion is going to be lower, obviously. When you can convince and bridge someone from the problem of the current industry trend saying, you know, this is a problem, do you agree? And everybody's like, yeah, I agree. If you've done a good enough job explaining it, and then bridge them to what the advantage or what the solution is or what really that market invention is, you will win. You will win, I would argue, more than 100% of the time. However, there's always a budget constraint. Usually that's what holds you back. So it'll improve your customer or client conversion tenfold. Competitors expand your market. So this goes to the first advantage. So in the early days, there's not going to be any zero to little competition. And as the market and everyone believes to start believing to what your market invention is in the future, if it's, say, a totally new market, or say it's a technology that or a new channel to market, like say using Amazon in your industry if nobody's ever used it before. What happens is everyone starts to see that value and the competition starts to move into your space. Don't worry though, this is actually what you want. It seems counterintuitive, right? But what I mean by that is they will start spending on advertising. And where this helps you, if you are the leader, everyone views you as the leader and you have the best product or service or channel or what have you, when they advertise for you, it actually ends up expanding and making the market larger. And if you own that market, it ends up making it bigger and driving revenue to you. And this is why I say advertising sucks. Advertising doesn't suck in a broader sense. It only sucks when you're number 2, 3, or 4 and you're not the market inventor, because it's not expanding your market, it's actually expanding the market inventor's market, right? Get it? And 5x valuation. So 5x valuation, what I mean by that is, studies have shown that the leaders or the market inventors, the ones that are really disrupting markets, so you talk about Facebook, you talk about Amazon, you talk about YouTube, you talk about Nest, you talk about Starbucks, there is a premium investors put on these top brands. And the reason why they're top brands, they really are the market inventors. So you will always get a 5 times more valuation on your business or product or service versus competition if you're the market inventor or viewed as the market inventor. And a kind of word of caution there, if you're the first to market, doesn't necessarily mean that you will be viewed as the market inventor to that market. There's tons of bodies on the ground of first to market that they weren't able to use or expand or communicate their value, or they didn't really have the better product. Somebody else came out with a better product to serve the same market invention, then they actually fell through and they actually dropped down to 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So you have to be cautious. Just because you're first doesn't mean you're going to win. It just means that you have some targets on your back. And again, market inventor, the last advantage or of the key 5 advantages is 80% plus market share. And it makes sense, right? If you're the first and you're expanding and everyone recognizes you as the leader, you're going to, because you created the market you're in, you're really going to own it, right? So I say 80% plus, really from the real strong market inventors that have created something totally new, it's even higher. But when there's more saturated market with more competitors over time, your share does diminish. However, your share in what the total addressable market increases. So meaning the revenue opportunity increases. So even though your share will decline over time as competitors come in and increase your market, your revenue should actually grow and expand to the total available market or addressable market. Those are the 5 advantages. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they're helpful to you. Send me questions. Like if you like this video, and keep following more in Market Invention. Thanks everyone.